extra time.
আমি আর নবী বিরিয়ানি খাচ্ছিলাম বিকেল বেলায় one day before, and to be honest, the strict Chhetri that you see now wasn't that strict then. তো আমরা বিরিয়ানি খেয়ে পরে সুকি স্যার আমরাকে ডেকেছে সাইডে, তারপরে বললো কালকে তোমার দুজন স্টার্ট করছো। Me and Nabi went to the room. First of all, we saw each other, we hugged each other, we put a little bit perfume on our t-shirt that we're going to wear next day, we folded it. I don't think we got sleep. We got quick sleep. Nanda, you can't imagine this, Nanda. That day, see, Nabi remembers it so clearly. I remember it so because it was magical. We went with the team. We were a part of 20 team squad. We always thought we have to get our debut. We have to come in change because we were the young kids. And before our first day, coach telling us you both are going to start was unbelievable. So yes, Nabida and me, we share that moment, and we got up in the morning. We were so happy, we were pumped up, and it will always remain one of the best days of my life. And before I finish, Nanda, I also want to say that people like Nabi, people like Baichung Bhai, Rene Divai, the whole batch that I played with, and then the next batch came, and then the next batch came, and now that I'm playing with the likes of Amarjeet and Thapa and Jingan and you know Gurpreet and Udanta. I don't want to forget names, but it's because of all of them why I've completed 15 years. And I'm not saying it because I have to say it and it's a thing that you have to thank your teammates. I really mean it. The energy that I drew from all of them, the help that I took from all of them, the fact that I was loved by my seniors, by my teammates and by the youngsters is a very rare thing. I've said this before, but everyone in the team, right from when I started to now, wants me to score. And that is why I probably score. It's not common. Everyone, the one who is sitting on the bench because of me, the one who wants to be the next Sunil Chhetri, the one who aspires to be all of them, the one who was a Baichung Bhutia or a Rene Singh or the ones who were taking penalties before me, every one of them, they all wanted me to score and do well. And that is why I've completed this 15 years. And I'm sure a lot of other people have also contributed to my career. But today, through this medium, I want to thank each and every player that I've played with for the national team. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't have completed this. And the minimum I can do as a gratitude is I'll keep going. I'll keep performing as many days as possible for my country. I promise you that with the best of my ability. Long term, I don't have any and I never had any. Short term is just the next week, 10 days. How do I improve myself? I might get the permission again to go back to Bellary. I'll go there and train. The national camp might start from August end or whenever it's. So I just want to be a better player then. The matches are against Qatar, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. I want to give a good account of myself individually and as a team. I just have short-term targets, Nanda. I just want to be a better player, better person tomorrow. And I do it little by little. And it's not only about football, but just being as a person also. I want to improve each and every day. I enjoy a lot my life. I told you I'm living a dream and I just want to improve every day. It gives me a very good high every day when I do something more, something new. It gives me a very good high. It can be a small game in Ludo. It can be a game in Carrom board. It might be washing dishes. It might be doing my core exercise. Everything that I do, I completely enjoy it and I try to be a better version. And it works for me. I have small targets every day and it works for me and I enjoy it. I think we were way too much mischievous, me and Stephen. I think we stretched the envelope a little bit too far when it came to pulling legs. And we were so fortunate that we had such wonderful seniors. Generally, it doesn't happen. You know, I can't think of any young kid right now in the national team trying to pull the seniors' legs so much. and even then it wasn't very common. But I don't know. I think it's just the love we had from all the seniors. They never took to their heart, and we sometimes went too far. I think me and Stephen used to sit in the last seat. We were the backbenchers. Samir Bhai used to be with us, so he was in our group, being the senior, but he was in our group. So me, Samir, Stephen, I think Mehraj, Pradeep, we were the backbenchers, and all the seniors. I think Climax Bhai and Mahesh Bhai used to sit right in front of us, and we used to take so much of their class. And then Randy Bhai used to come sometime back, sometime forward. Baichung Bhai was always at the front. So yeah, we used to play a lot of pranks. We used to pull their leg a lot. This joke of you guys are getting old and the young generation is coming was very cliche and very common. They used to get pissed also. They used to get mad also, but it was all in good humor. And I think I can say for Stephen also, we both were very fortunate to get seniors like them. We were really handled well. You know, Jana, again, one more thing about penalty, I always say this. The fact that I was 20 when I joined the national team, and for the likes of Venki Bhai, Renedy Bhai and Baichung Bhai, because these three were the penalty takers before me, to allow me to take a penalty was a best testimony of them trusting me and also them being nice to a young lad. It is not common again. So I think in that context, we were very lucky. I think the best game was me, Anwar, Pal, Mangi, Stephen, Pradeep. I think we were very fortunate to have seniors like the ones we had. It was very smooth, and they were very kind, and that's why probably we five had the kind of career we had. We all five did all right for ourselves and the country and the club that we represented. It's because of the kind of seniors we had. He was my captain. I played with him for the national team, and now he's my coach, assistant coach. So we still have those. We still share the same camaraderie. We still talk. We still joke, and it's so nice. It's so nice because him being my first captain, now we discuss a lot about the games, and he's still being there. And he calls me Badmash, but he's equally mischievous. His level of pulling pranks is top notch. So it's nice. It's nice to have Venki around with the team, especially for me because I share. He was the first captain, so you can imagine how important that was for me. Always kind. I was abused a lot, but in all, I'm saying it in a good way. I think I was loved the most, and I was shouted at the most. Renedy used to kill me on the pitch. Bhai was nice. Mahesh Bhai never said a word. Klamis never said a word. Surkumar used to kill me. Deepak Da and Samir Naik used to kill me. Once, I think Samir Bhai tried to give a long ball to me. The ball went way beyond, and I just stopped and I shrugged, showing that it wasn't a good ball. Running game, he came to me, almost held my collar and said, "If I pass you the ball, good or bad, you run. You don't show me any tantrums. You don't show me anything. You just run." And I can never forget it. And same with Renedy. I think Renedy Bhai, Deepak Mandal, and Samir Naik were the ones who shouted at me so much. And I think I'm glad because they always thought I could give more than what I was given. They always loved me so much, and they always expected me to do well. So yeah, I think my seniors, they showered a lot of love. But I think because nowadays it doesn't happen. Nowadays, I think we seniors are nicer, which is also because we have evolved and things have changed. It's nothing. It's not a comparison. It's just the way it is. But before, some of the seniors were harsh. Them showing love was in a different way. I mean, I don't know if let me put a name, Udanta or Anirudh Thapa have to play with the likes of Renedy Bhai or Samir Naik or Deepak Mandal. I don't know if they would be ready because it was difficult. It wasn't easy. It was them showing their love and trying to make you better, but it was very strong. Like it hurts anyone else. It's bad, but I think most of the times what I've experienced, it's because of ignorance, because of not knowing. Because if you, let's suppose, catch the person when he's or when she is being racist and talk to them and make them understand, most of the times they do understand. So I think it comes a lot from being ignorant, not knowing. Because it actually doesn't make sense, because you are also some color. You're also some caste. You're also some religion. You're also something. And looking down on someone else, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, think about it. It doesn't make any sense. You know, you can be X and you think Y because of his color or his choice of religion or his choice of anything is below you. It just doesn't make sense. There is no logic to it. There's no truth to it. Okay, because it was there, it happened, a lot of things has been carried. But if you think just calmly, there is no logic and it shouldn't be done. So I think more people get aware and educated about it, it will lessen, and we need it. It's high time. We owe this to our evolution. We've evolved so much as human beings. We owe this. It's just normal sense. You don't need education. It's just normal sense. You cannot think that you're superior than someone else because of the way they are born, because where they are born, and stuff like that. It just doesn't make sense. I missed Jamai Soshti. I think I'm married now. I only have one which wasn't scheduled on the right day, but which still did it because we hadn't enjoyed it. It was so good. I had a full plate of 6-7 different vegetables. There was chapati, there was rice, there was dessert, which I had to have that day, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I always tease Sonam that it's only Jamai Shashti that we are treated so well. There is nothing called opposite thing for you girls, So yeah, we have this debate all the time, but I enjoyed it. I could never make it on time. I think it's on August or someday. I could never make it on
June. Last week
June,
of
yeah. I couldn't make it this year, of course not. Even the first year I didn't, but we still did it on a day which wasn't Jamai Shashti, but we did the celebration, and man, it was so good, man. You eat so much. There was 6. It was so nice. My mother-in-law cooks really well. I think that day there was Bagun Bhaja, if I'm pronouncing it right. There was a mixed veg with crispy bhindis. Of course, there was Roshagulla at the end. There was cholar dal, if I'm saying it right. I devoured it. I smashed it. I think, I had to skip dinner and the next day's breakfast also. The lunch was so heavy. I like the sweet dal and luchi. My wife is going to kill me, man. I can't pronounce the right name, but I love cholar dal and luchi. I love aloo dum. Bagun bhaja is my favorite, one of the favorites. And my sasuma, just for me, she makes mixed veg saute, but in a little bit Bengali way, and it's yummy. These are my favorite. 5 years back, I think I enjoyed dap chingdi a lot, but now no more. I've left eating flesh and meat. So yeah.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.